Hey guys! Happy Thursday, almost the end of March. Woohoo! I'm so excited, guys. You have no idea because that means I'm just that much closer to getting my husband home. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. As of Sunday, I can be like, my husband will be home next month. It feels like he has been gone forever, and it's only been 4.5 months, but it feels like forever. So any of my military spouse friends out there, you know what I'm talking about. So let's talk low energy, busy schedules, oversized expectations. Do any of those things sound familiar to you guys? Because they probably do. If you're anything like me, or the majority of people out there, it seems today in society like we're all busy. And sometimes I'm like, what did I even do that I was so busy? Do you guys get that? Because I totally do. If these do sound familiar, there's a reason, because these are common barriers that prevent us from getting to the gym. They are barriers that prevent us from attaining our fitness goals. They are barriers that prevent us from succeeding at whatever it may be. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be fitness and nutrition. It can be, a project you're working on, or me. Like, I seriously need to purge my house. We're moving in July, and I need to purge my house. I have kids' clothes to go through. I need to go through my clothes. I need to go through closets. Yeah, I need to purge, because you don't want to move with a bunch of junk. It just doesn't bode well. So no matter what it is, we all, have found that we have barriers that pop up. So what we do know, though, because we're going to get back to fitness, even though, barriers can sometimes be for any number of things, but regular exercise can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Regular exercise helps you maintain a healthy weight. It's not about getting skinny. It's about being healthy. That is, like, if you guys take anything away from what I tell you today, that is the key, really. But sometimes moving, getting to the gym, saying you're going to go to the gym is a lot easier said than done, right? Give me a high five if that's it. Because I know for me, sometimes things are way easier said than done. But I have some motivation tricks for you guys to help you to stop thinking about what you want to do and actually do it. So the first tip is to get fitted for new kicks. Guys, if you are not wearing the proper shoes for what you're doing, you're going to run the risk of injury. Biggest thing. You don't want to be wearing a CrossFit shoe if you're running. You don't want to be wearing a lifting shoe if you're running. So you want to make sure that what activity you're doing, you have the correct footwear. You would not dance ballet in high heels. So think of it like that. You are performing a particular exercise, and you want to make sure that you have the proper footwear for that. If you are doing, I know a lot of times I've seen people that like do dance routines. They wear high tops. Because they say that it helps, and it helps support the ankle, and they can move around really freely. So what you want to do is get fitted by a pro. There are plenty of places out there that will help fit you with the right shoes. If you are a person that has just signed up for your first 5K, you want to make sure that you have the best running shoe for you. And that doesn't mean that it has to break the bank, because it doesn't. And if somebody's trying to sell you a shoe that has to break the bank, go somewhere else. But you want to make sure that you get the right footwear for whatever exercise you are going to be performing. I have shoes that I wear Monday, Wednesday, Friday, And then I have shoes that I wear Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday because of the different cardio workouts that I do. So, tip number 2, think outside the treadmill, okay? You guys probably, if you haven't seen my video, go back and check it out about treadmill boredom busting workouts, because there's some really good ones. I do one that I really like. It's the Sidewinder. It's fun. People look at me kind of funny at the gym, but I've actually seen other people do the same thing at the gym. There's only a couple of us, but I like to keep them guessing, like, what is she doing? But it keeps my body guessing, and it works different parts of your legs when you do a Sidewinder. I don't know why, but it does, because you're focusing, well, I do know why, because you're focusing more on one muscle group on one leg, and then you switch and turn and you focus on the other muscle on the other leg. So boredom plateauing can result in a motivation buzzkill. They will prevent you from going back. And you guys have heard me, I feel like I say it in every video, but if you are not doing something you like, you will not stick with it. So think outside the treadmill. Having fun is important, and, you know, whatever it may be, you know, maybe you have an old Jazzercise DVD, or, you know, tape. I don't even know if you have a VHS player anymore, because I know I used to have Tybo on VHS, and I would like punch, punch, kick, punch. I loved me some Billy Blanks. But pull out an old DVD, or if you have Beachbody on demand, bust out a new workout on there. Try something new. Have fun. Because if you are not having fun, guys, I guarantee you will quit, because it's not fun. Who wants to do something boring or mundane or that just isn't even pleasurable? Nobody. So find something that's fun. Pay yourself with hard work. This one, you know, if you worked out and you got paid, you would probably work out a lot more. So, you know, either find a place where you like put some money into the pot to maybe win the whole pot or a portion of the pot, or pay yourself every week. That you know, get yourself a jar and say exercise jar, motivation jar. And every week that you set a goal on Sunday, I'm going to go to the gym 3 days this week. If you go to the gym 3 days that week, you know, put $5 in the jar. And at the end of the month, go buy yourself a new shirt, maybe go to dinner, you know, whatever it may be, do something and reward yourself. Because rewarding yourself will keep you motivated. Number 4, go just a little bit farther. So let's say you just completed a high intensity 20-minute run. Go 5 minutes more. It's only 5 minutes. But keep going. After you've hit that point, just keep going. When you think you've finished or you've reached your initially determined time, just add, like I said, 5 minutes or 3 or 2. Start off adding 1. I have, Fridays is my sprints day on the treadmill. So I do normally I do a 10-minute warm up. But tomorrow, I'm decreasing my warm-up to 5 minutes, so my sprints will be 25 minutes. And I only sprint for 30 seconds, and then I bring my heart rate back down to about 130 beats per minute. So it takes me it's like a minute and a half. So I sprint for 30 seconds and then I walk for a minute and a half. And then I sprint for 30 seconds and walk for a minute and a half. And that's like a high intensity interval training. You're spiking your heart rate and then you bring it back down. Then you spike it. That's how athletes train. I didn't know if you guys know that, but that is how athletes train. So find something and do it for 5 minutes longer. Or maybe it's not running. Maybe you're starting a lifting program. Do 1 more rep or 2 more reps, or increase your weight by 2 pounds. Our gym just got, I was so excited because they just got a set of weights that has half pound. So you have like your 7.5 and then your 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5, 22.5, 25, and then up to 30. I love that because sometimes going from 15 to 20 pounds is crazy, but 15 to 17.5 pounds, totally doable. So number 5 is, remember there's an app for that. Guys, there is literally an app for everything. I am like blown away by the amount of apps out there, the different apps that there are. I was on a military wives page and somebody was talking about keeping track of your periods and how you do it. And, you know, I never used to have to worry about that because I was always on birth control pills. And so I always knew pretty much when my period was coming. And now I'm like, you know, it's that where, oh my gosh, I think, you know, I have no patience and like everything is like making me crazy and I'm crying all the time. And then my period comes and I was like, oh, that's why. There's a period tracker, an app. You put in when you start and then it'll tell you like, this is about when you're going to start again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there is an app for everything. That has, you know, a period tracker has nothing to do with your fitness or anything. But what I'm saying is there is an app for that. Food journals, MyFitnessPal, there's weight loss trackers. You know, you get on the scale, you know, once a week or once every 2 weeks. Your smartphone can help you stay on track. You guys are on your smartphones anyway. So utilize the app and it'll keep you motivated. It'll keep you on track. And help you to not only start, but maintain the fitness plan that you have set out for yourself. Number 6, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. I know I've said in videos in the past, when you fail to plan, you might as well plan to fail. Planning, being prepared is key no matter what you're doing in life. Guys, I need to purge my house and I haven't been very well prepared to do that. But we have movers coming in like 2 months and I gotta prepare my house to be able to be packed up. So, you know, preparing for a healthy week means meal prep. Meal prep, meal prep, meal prep. Plan out what you're gonna eat, what your snacks are gonna be, how much water you're gonna drink. Plan it out. There's calendars out there. There's apps out there that help you to know, okay, I'm going to eat Monday, I'm going to eat this. Tuesday, I'm going to eat this. Wednesday, I'm going to eat this. In addition, if you are somebody who works out after work or on your lunch, pack 3 or 4 outfits in your gym bag, then they're there. Also throw in protein bars, nuts, a recovery drink, a recovery protein, because that's really important after you lift. You've got to replenish those nutrients and stuff that your body releases when you do lift. So a lot of times getting to the gym is the hardest part, but if your gym bag is packed, you have no excuse. Number 7, wear your gym clothes beyond the gym. You know, wear your yoga pants out. If you're going to brunch, I mean, yoga pants aren't anything new. They're the fad. And they're, you know, when you look at athletic leisure clothing, you could actually look like you're going out and look like you're going to the gym all at the same time. You can wear your sports bra under your sweater. No one's going to know you have a sports bra on. Yoga pants instead of leggings. Maybe you have that big baggy sweater. I know in some places in the US it is still like super cold and you still need sweaters. So, you know, throw on your Ugg boots and some leggings and a sweater. And then all you have to pack is a shirt and your shoes. And your shoes don't weigh that much. So you really only need 15 to 20 minutes of activity anyway to boost your energy level. So it's not like you have to go plan for an hour-long gym workout. 15, 20 minutes. Number 8 is take control. So don't force yourself into a routine you hate. If you hate getting up in the mornings and because of that you hit snooze so you miss the gym all the time, find a different time that works for you. I like working out in the mornings. It just is me. If I wait until the evening, it won't ever get done because I'll sit down and I'll be like, well, I'm comfy now. I don't want to get up. So for me, I have to work out in the mornings. I did it when I worked full time. I worked out before I went to work. It is the only way that I know I'm going to get my workout in. But that's because I know that. If you know that you can't ever get up before you have to go to work, then go on your lunchtime. Go after work. Whatever you have to do, don't come home and then go to the gym. Go to the gym straight from work. You don't have an excuse. Because once you come home, your body kind of goes, yeah, I'm home. It's time to relax. But take control. Figure out what works for you and go for it. Go for it. It's your fitness plan. It's your routine. So you do what works for you. Number 9, focus on your health, not your hips. Remember when I talked about it's not about getting skinny, it's about being healthy? Goes hand in hand with this. You want to work out because it makes you feel good, both physically and emotionally. I work out because if I did not, I would be on antidepressants. I don't want to take a pill. I already have to take an allergy pill. And even that, I only take like once every 3 days because I don't like taking pills. If I can get something naturally from, say working out, that's what I'm going to do. Was it always like that? No. But I can tell you, since about 2012, I've worked out 6 days a week since 2012. I didn't just wake up one day and go, I'm going to work out. That is when I worked out, was in the mornings before my kids got up. Or at nap time when my babies were like really little, in 2008. But you have to focus on your health, not your hips. If you are constantly just going to the gym because you want to be a different size or you want to weigh a certain amount, you're going to drag yourself to the gym and you're just going to be like, ugh. Whereas if you're going because it makes you feel good, both physically and emotionally, you're going to keep going. Number 10, turn everyday workouts into an activity. When you're vacuuming, turn on some music, dance away, sweeping, cleaning up, emptying the dishwasher, whatever it is, turn on some music, do some dance moves while you're doing it. Just keep moving all day long. Yes, you can sit down and relax. Don't get me wrong. But while you're doing those, maybe while you're standing at the stove, do some leg lifts. Just lift your leg up while you're standing at the stove. That'll work your booty. Who doesn't want a better booty? My last one, and we are done, is think about positive memories only. So think about that time that you felt awesome. That you did something. Like I remember when I ran my first and only half marathon in Scotland, and I had tears in my eyes when I came across that finish line because that was like, oh my gosh, I did it. Think about things like that. Or when I ran my first 10K without walking. I ran the whole thing. Those kind of memories we need to hold on to. You don't want to focus on, if you were running a race and you face planted. You don't want to focus on that. You have to try to forget that one. You have to remember those good memories that you have. For me, like nailing one of the work routines at the local YMCA. When you nail it and you're like, yeah, those kind of memories. Or you've increased your weights. I was doing 12-pound bicep curls today, 10 reps, 3 sets. My arms are going to be killing me tomorrow. But guys, I got guns. I got muscle. I'm like, focus on those. Focus on those. If you focus on the unpleasant things, it will discourage you. And I don't want you guys to be discouraged. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be excited because this is your life. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a, hey, I'm going to work out for a month and then I'm going to be done. You've got to continually do it. And it's good for you. You look younger. You feel younger. Guys, I'm almost 42. I don't look almost 42. I don't. People are floored when they find out how old I am because I don't look it. I attribute that. Yes, some of it has to do with genes, but I attribute a lot of it to the fact that I work out, that I drink a lot of water. I rarely drink soda. So focus on you, what works for you. You know, take control. Like I said, if, working out at 5 a.m. isn't good for you, find a different time that does work for you and make it a habit. You won't regret it, I promise. I hope you all have a very happy Easter. I hope you have a very blessed day, and I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if this was helpful. If you have questions, drop them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Bye!